Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
Machst du gut. So, mit den anderen rede ich jetzt später. Wenn meine Stimme mich nicht bald verlässt. Das war da, wo ich reingekommen bin, oder? Oh Gott, ist das hübsch hier. Um die Treppe hochzugehen.
Over here, Aloy.
Ich hab die schon gesehen.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead,
Erfolgreich.
one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Okay, die Sonnenflügelüberbrückung. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie ich mich hinsetzen soll. Oh. Vielleicht kann ich nicht... Oh, falsch. Hier, da. Da will ich gar nicht hin. Ich kann mal wieder was basteln. Ich kann die Fallenstelle mal weitermachen, wobei ich nie Fallen mache. Ich will vergessen. Ja. Quests. Nebenaufgabe. Nö. Aufträge. Dürfte nicht weit weg sein. Mal die Quest aktivieren. Und dann sagt sie mir weiter dahin. Gehen wir doch weiter dahin. So, Kreis. Unbekannt.
So, are you there? I'm in Plainsong and it's amazing. It's just like you said, the fields are back in bloom.
And we have you to thank for it. If you hadn't come along, the Utaru would still be starving, under siege by machines.
I'm just glad it worked out.
Yes.
There's something you should know.
First Plainsong. Next, the world.
It's hearsay. That's the Kanat supposedly attacked. Did you repair your boat yet?
All my life, I believed in the sun.
I hear there's a group of Tenakth holed up near Stone's Echo. No one knows why they're there.
She's dead.
One of our veterans wants to seek them out, learn what they're doing out here.
To knock the Utaru territory. That doesn't sound good.
Tak.
All my life, I believed in the cycle.
Ich will hier mal zum Unbekannt schauen.
With our own reserves, we don't need to. But it might help the fields. Let's hope
Im
it does.
Stadtbuch.
To think we've been so naive for so long.
Da ist Unbekannt.
We thought it was our time to live it.
Have we Excuse to do nothing. I doubt the land gods would have returned. I think we witnessed a miracle. The North Field is the most work.
All right. What's the most important task there?
Moving the water channels? You managed to find that strike piece you were looking for.
May the wind carry you out. The Tanakh sent machines to fight them too.
What? How? Did they lure? Don't fall off the walkway.
Ich bin ja in dem Weg lage.
Didn't they set out to find Bob? What happened? How do you do? Really still.
Komm ich denn da hoch?
I believe the lost hurt.
Gleich da. Vielleicht hier.
Our kin at Riverham was good at
Vielleicht dann hier. Ugh, the hell. Ist ja ekelhaft hier.
Harvest is upon us, Aloy. Once again, we are blessed with plenty.
Outlander, what can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No, Nilo was before my time. I think he went up north a while back to Riverham. Why? Do you need a special solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way. Thanks. I'll try Riverham.
There's a grove there, a memorial, a beautiful greenery. If he's there, I bet he'll be tending it.
Thanks again.
Glad I could help. I hope you find what you're looking for in Riverham.
It's a brighter day with you among us.
A brighter day to you. It's been a while.
Here I come!
I miss
She never judges.
Well, the child, I couldn't keep my hands out bold and strong, and her mind,
The land gods.
Ich bin so hoch.
I wish to speak with you. Your understanding, your today, where does the war begin? And where's end? I know
You're a Nora, aren't you?
Ja.
Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
They're beautiful.
Ja, danke.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Then Dre crossed
No pestering the team
and
after
whispered some questions to the Talmud. But it
Lalala, weil wir das nicht schon oft genug gemacht haben.
From its height, it could see all the way to the horizon. But it did not know where the world ended or began. Dre came to the banks of
Ach,
the
über mir.
and whispered her questions to a snap mall.
War hier nicht noch
But
eins?
it only clicked at me.
Ja.
I thought the land gods
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took, mark her eyes with dye, and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to. But, as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong was dying. But Kalai believed we didn't have to die with it, as the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you.
Ich weiß aber nicht, ob ich es heute noch mache.
Look
Ich
for the
werde
broken
nie mit
bridge
diesem
at the
Spiel
bottom of the
fertig.
cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Take it easy.
Und dann noch einmal hoch. Oder liegt noch was? Das nehme ich mit.
To send out another party.
It is too
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later. A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding. I apologize for Yul. She used to be friendlier, but grief robs many of their kindness. Grief? You and Zoe brought the land gods back to us, but troubles from our time of want remain. As our crops failed, we sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest to the north, to bring back meat. A machine slaughtered the last party we sent out. A cloth strider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before.
Diese Menschen sind echt so gut gegrafikt.
I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true. I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against me. What's done is done. It all turned out in the end. Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters. It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it? I've handled tough ones before.
Ich kann
Good.
alles.
If it ventures beyond the forest, no one will be safe. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds, given at birth, planted at death. It is how we remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them. I'll do what I can. I know you will. Be careful in the forest. Before I head for the Old Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the Claw Strider.
Take a moment to appreciate my work.
Gliding in.